It's hard to describe this event to people because it's so different from anything else in the world.
The fantastic part is the archipelago itself.
Crystal clear waters and beautiful light that you can't really see anywhere else.
They handed us all the charts, and I didn't realise there were that many charts existed in the world, let alone in one area.
Most of the dangers are hidden.
There's a lot of rocks just under the water, and they sort of jump out and eat these things.
You're not only racing other sailors, but you're also challenging yourself against the archipelago and all its secrets.
We have to prepare for anything from near freezing fog overnight to 30 degrees in the day with absolutely no wind paddling.
You're coming into a checkpoint, onto a beach, you might hit a rock, broken daggerboard or a broken rudder, or even breaking somebody else.
I came away the first year, mosquito bites all over my face. It took 2 weeks on antibiotics and a week of bleeding to recover.
After 4 or 5 days you are on your knees, and that's when you find the courage and the stamina to carry on.
Sometimes you're just crossing your fingers and closing your eyes. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't.
The lows are really low, those highs just blow it all away. And it's just on the edge the whole way.
Even though the racing is very intense, you have a small moment and you spend a few seconds and just think about what you're actually experiencing.
Really difficult to understand how much of a puzzle it is. There's almost endless possibilities for adventure.
The race itself and the beauty in the archipelago and the camaraderie and the sportsmanship. I think it's one of those races that you're always hooked on and you're always coming back for.
The Archipelago Raid is one of the world's lesser known, yet most demanding sailing events. It's a race for two-man crews on lightning-fast 18-foot catamarans. The backdrop to the event is the raw, rock-strewn beauty of the archipelagos of Sweden to the west, Finland to the east, and the autonomous Finnish region of Åland in between. Remote and incompletely charted, the Scandinavian islands as they're known provide a supreme test of speed, seamanship and stamina. This year the event will be contested by 26 teams, amateur and professional, from 12 different countries.
And the start will be just in front, so the starting line will be just
Among them are the experienced British crew Conrad Humphreys and Ryan Crawford, Swedes Gustav Morin and John Beck, the youngest in the race, Anglo-American partnership Claire Bailey and David Scully, four-time race veterans, and Kiwi Brad Marsh and Finland's Thomas Johansson, a gold medalist in the 49er class at the Sydney Olympics. None of the crews have any advanced knowledge of where they're actually going. When they enter the GPS coordinates of the checkpoints and finishing line, they're seeing the route for the first time. This year's defending champions are Eric Proust and Romain Motto from France, the crew to watch for the likes of British rookies Matt Humphreys and Luke Yates, and last-minute German pairing Michael Walter and Marcus Mattes, who've only sailed once together before. For all of them, the adventure is about to begin. The fleet's destination on day one is Arslan on the Swedish island of Arhoma, a leg of over 50 miles punctuated by 5 checkpoints. At the second of them at Ekholmen, Swedes Johan Ertendal and Martin Strandberg on Tuller earned the half-point bonus for being the first to arrive, fending off French rivals Eric Proust and Roma Moto on Cetus. Theirs is a battle that looks set to endure. For some in the Scandinavian islands, making land safely in remote locations is a leisure activity. For sheep farmer Per Schumann, it's a living.
We have 10 islands when we have the sheep. I think we move with them once a week, maybe one group every week.
Just a few miles to the west of the fleet, 23 ewes are en route to Hjälmö Island, where for once the grass really is greener.
Det får de väl göra om man vill då. Man kan ju följa med upp och filma lite där om man skulle vilja det då. It was more beautiful before I started to work here, but I like it very much. I had these plans, but now I can't think to do anything else now.
With hundreds of sheep, 3 dogs and a family of 6 to look after, it could be some time before the farmer returns to the water outside his working week.
I like to sail, but now when I'm married with a farmer, so because when you live here, it's often you think that oh wow, today I want to sail, but I have no time for that now.
The fine sailing conditions later on day one come as a welcome bonus, but they prove short-lived. By the evening, the breeze has shut down completely, not least for the crew on Team Cobalt, Matt Humphreys and Luke Yates.
So this is what we paid 1,200 quid for?
Yeah.
Who wants to go sailing?
We've got 45 miles to the finish after the next checkpoint. So if we were sailing at full speed, that'd be 6 hours at least.
Watch out for that rock in the middle there.
When New Breeze fails to materialise, the final checkpoint is made the leg 1 finish line, and the boats are towed the rest of the way to Arsleyan. It's 1 AM before the first of the fleet arrives.
We came third, yeah, after a short session of paddling. So it was fantastic. We're very, very, very happy.
We came 7th. We lost a little bit by the end, but one step at a time. Now it's food and then a little bit sleep, and yeah, and then off again.
The crews are to be disappointed. Their location is so inaccessible that some of the race's support boats have been unable to land safely in the dark. Sleep is available, food is not.
The briefing's in 15 minutes, 8 o'clock, and it's on the rocks. And then starts 8:45.
Another great day. Ocean over there, ready to be used. Ah. Yes.
We've had, maybe 5 hours sleep, so we're lucky.
You feeling pretty stiff after all that paddling yesterday?
Not too bad.
That's because he didn't do any paddling.